Hello and welcome. I'm Ethan or the E-Reader. This is Season 1, Episode 66 of the E-Reader Podcast, and today I'll talk about why I decided to read The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you saw in the title, today I will be talking about why I decided to read The Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson. There's not many reasons to this. I just want to make this video because I want to start doing why I started to read this, and then you can see my reviews and stuff. I just thought it'd be cool to do these videos like I did for the Wheel of Time. And so my main reason is because I read the Mistborn trilogy, and I love the Mistborn trilogy. It was such a good series, and I want to get more Brandon Sanderson. And his series are all connected. I want to see the connections. It reminds me of the Stephen King multiverse. All Stephen King books are connected in ways, and I love that because it reminds me of like Marvel or something like that. I love how different things are connected, and like all the movies are connected, but you can watch them individually. You can watch like only the Iron Man movies and enjoy those without actually caring about the Thor movies or stuff like that. So I always find like Brandon Sanderson, his different series are connected, so it's really interesting to see how they are connected. So if you don't know what the Stormlight Archive is, well, I can't really say what it is because I don't know, but you can just search that up. It's a series by Brandon Sanderson, and pretty much every book in the series is 1,000 pages, so that's pretty much what it is. Why I decided to read it, I'm currently reading The Way of Kings right now. I know I said in my The Eye of the World review, I said I was going to read The Great Hunt, but then I noticed that I can't read a Wheel of Time series, a Wheel of Time books back to back. It just isn't possible for me personally. I just thought I can't do this. They're huge. They're pretty big books, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't read books back to back, so I had to find a different book. And it's kind of ironic because I was talking about how big the books are, and I couldn't read Wheel of Time books back to back. But then I pick up a 1,000-page book that's like double the length of The Great Hunt. So that's kind of ironic there, but I was actually kind of in a reading slump these past few days that I've been off. These first couple days I've been off on a summer vacation, and I couldn't find a book. I just absolutely couldn't find a book, and I was kind of had The Way of Kings in back of my mind, but I was like, I was going to read that in July, and it's such a big book, and I don't want to read it. But I just thought like, okay, just give it a shot, and I am currently at page 100 of 1,000, so I'm 10% through, and it is really, really good. I love the characters. I love Kaladin. I love how do you say this? Shallan? Shallan? I think it's Shallan. I love Shallan. I love Kaladin. I just like I finished the last chapter that I think it was chapter 8 of part 1. Oh, sorry. There are going to be spoilers for the first 100 pages. Or actually, no. I'll leave my spoilers to later. I'll say that. I'll just start by saying why I decided to read the Stormlight Archive. So number one, like I've already said, I read the Mistborn trilogy, and I love Brandon Sanderson, so I wanted to try more of his books. And the next step, people say, is Way of Kings after Mistborn trilogy. And so I'm obviously gonna do the Stormlight Archive. So, and that's one reason. Reason number 2 is it's such a popular series. Everyone is saying that's such a good series. Many people say it's better than Mistborn trilogy, and that amazes me because I love the Mistborn trilogy so much. So I'm just thinking I have to try this Stormlight Archive if people say it's better than Mistborn. So my second reason why I started the Stormlight Archive is because of the popularity and not peer pressure, but the popularity of the series. And I love reading popular series because I know I'm getting into something that I probably will like. If you're going into a book that you don't know other people's opinions, it's 50-50 if you're going to like it or not. And I like going into books and thinking like, I probably will like this, but if I don't, it's fine. If I do like it, then amazing. So I'm going to Stormlight Archive thinking I might like it because I love Mistborn and I love Brandon Sanderson's writing. So that's my second reason. Because people love the book. I don't think I have any other reasons to read this book, or the series. It's just also because it's such a huge series, which just goes on to my second reason. It's such a huge series. It has so much lore, because obviously it has lots of lore and magic system and stuff like that, because each book is 1,000 pages. And Brandon Sanderson says it's going to be like a 10-book series, I think he said. And there's only 4 books. So I like being... Oh, my third reason would be I like being inside the hype. I love being in the hype. I can't wait for the 5th book comes out, even though I haven't even finished the verse, because I want to be in the middle of the hype of many millions of fans reading the 5th book, and we're all reading it together. We're all excited to read this book, and we can all share that together. And I love sharing my experiences. I love sharing the love of books with other people. So that would be my last reason for why I want to read the Stormlight Archive. Because it's different from Wheel of Time. Like, many people like it, and many people love the book, but the books aren't coming out now. They're done coming out. So I'm not in the middle of the hype, excited to see what happens in the series. I'm like in the middle of this. If I finish the first 4 books of the Stormlight Archive this year, then I'm at the point of where everyone else is. All the other Stormlight fans are. So that's my third reason. My first reason was I love Brandon Sanderson. I love his writing, so I want to go to more of his writing. Second reason was the popularity. People love the series. People say it's an amazing series. And my third reason was the hype. I love being in the middle of the hype, and I love sharing reading experiences with others. So that is my 3 reasons why I want to start I've already started the Stormlight Archive. Why I decided to read the Stormlight Archive. So now I will get into spoilers of my review of the first 100 pages of the Stormlight, or The Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. So if you have not read the first 100 pages of The Way of Kings, please do not listen to this part, because there are going to be spoilers. But if you have read only the first 100 pages, then you're safe. I haven't read more than 100 pages, so I don't know what's going to happen next. So this is my like parts and things I was amazed at, or my review of it. I ended off the chapter 5. I ended off on that where it was revealed that Shallan was the main reason why she wanted to be the apprentice or something of Yasna or Yasna. I don't know how to pronounce that. But the king person. The magic person, the soulcaster, is because Shallan wanted to steal the soulcaster of Yasna. And I was just like, what? I thought the whole time, the first, like, when you first were introduced to her at page, like, 30 or something, I was like, Shallan just wanted to be apprentice. She just wanted to learn from the best. She wanted to learn from the best in this field. But no, she wanted to steal Soulcaster so she could build her like family reputation or something. And I just thought that was a good plot twist that I was in the first 100 pages, and I was really truly amazed at that. Kaladin, you can truly see he is depressed. He's really sad, and I don't really know yet why he is that way. All I know is that he was fighting in the battle, and then 8 months later he was a slave. And I'm at the part in Kaladin's arc, where he is going to the plains. I forget the first name. The plains. And he's gonna be a bridger. That's actually my next chapter. Talking about the bridge, the 4 bridges. I think is the next chapter, chapter 6. So that's pretty much my definitive review of the first 100 pages. I'm absolutely loving it. It's such a good first 100 pages. There's plot twists in it. The characters are good, and there's not like many characters to keep track of. There's probably only 10 that I need to know at the moment. So it's really good, and I'm just really enjoying this first 100 pages, and that is why I decided to read the Stormlight Archive, The Way of Kings. So yeah, my review will probably come out early July. I'm depending how fast I read this book, but I think I could read it pretty fast because I'm loving it so much. So yeah, thanks for listening. This has been season 1, episode 66 of the E-Reader podcast or show, and this is why I decided to read the Stormlight Archive. Thanks for listening. See you next time.